children
All right.
who she had access to
I want you
and
to
told them,
really
hide the dope.
listen to
Little
everything in this
kids,
video
hide the dope.
before you
Are you
make
kidding
a
me?
comment or
What do they do with their
or a
money?
summary.
They bought gold.
This is very important.
Lots of gold.
It's very important to me, and it's
And
very important to you to understand why
$36,000 worth of gold.
you need
So
to
they're providing
become one with
things
your
for kids in
community
the
and really
neighborhood.
work on unity. And
They're
I'm
buying
serious
gold.
because there's too many players in this
They're
game
telling their
that are simply
family and friends about how
taking
successful
advantage
they
of
are.
you, restricting you from being able to
And the
grow,
whole time they're peddling poison to
right?
their kids.
And then
Right.
turn around and make
He's a
you
local rapper.
what? Stop. Hold
He
up.
was a mastermind. He was one that really put together the trip from the LAX to Florida. But here's the neat thing about DeMonte. He would go through the community. He would provide fireworks
Listen.
on the holidays.
Listen.
He would have Christmas gift
Listen.
giveaways. He would provide Easter egg hunts. You see, he was the good guy in the community. Made the money, shared it with the kids. You know, he was grooming himself as a community charitable contributor for the underprivileged. The whole time he's doing it was smuggling and trafficked drug money. He had an associate, Samuel Javaris.
Listen.
Samuel Javaris got a legitimate Georgia driver's license with a false name on it, and he booked the flights. He utilized the false name. It worked. He had a robbery warrant and a VOP for battery on a law enforcement that was 10 years old. We couldn't find him. He had taken on a new identity successfully. And
Listen.
he had a friend with him, Aldrea McPherson. You see, he's big time. He had a home in Fresno and a home in Davenport, and he moved the drugs. And when we went to stop them so that we could serve the search warrant, Aldrea called children who she had access to and told them, hide the dope. Little kids, hide the dope. Are you kidding me? So what did they do with their money?
Yeah.
They bought gold, lots of gold. This won't even fit over my head like the last one, so I'll just hold it up. $36,000 worth of gold.
Please listen to the whole video.
So they're providing things for kids in the neighborhood. You're buying gold. You're telling their family and friends about how successful they are. And the whole time they're peddling poison to your kids.
Yeah.
Money.
All right.
Local rapper.
Now.
He was a mastermind. He was one that really put together.
Now,
from the LAX
I'm going to give you
Florida.
the whole picture. Now, I'm going to show you what you just heard. He's a local rapper. He's involved with drugs. He's this, he's that. When we look at the music industry, who runs the music industry? The white-owned establishment. What type of music did they push? The type of music that they want you to hear. Because they invest their money in rappers that do this type of shit. They're not going to invest money into music that's going to better your community. That's why they're in the head of it. And I don't want to hear about this and that, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not hating on nobody. I just want you to understand what this police officer just said. He was saying that the rapper was bad because he was moving drugs, or he was doing this, or he's doing that. And these are monsters are destroying your kids and so forth. making business enterprises and things of that nature. Now let's step it back a moment. Before our community was flooded with government drugs, because that's where it comes from. Government drugs, the poorest part of the community does not control nothing, but the ones that want to see, make sure that you never get out of that position that you are in, Democratic Party, that allows this type of crap and actually funds it, fuels it. I'm not taking this call because I definitely after that I gotta make sure that I give you the whole deal. There were black businesses. We were not connected to white society. We owned our own businesses. We raised our own children. We did what we needed to do. But after we reached a certain point, there were an all-out assault on our race of people. Ignorant ones decided that integration was the way to go, in which they just integrated you into a burning house that was going to collapse. Because at the end of the day, the wolf can't get into the chicken coop unless you unlock the door and let him into the chicken coop. If you were by yourself, there were hundreds of black cities across America. Hundreds. Because if segregation was real, that means we were not connected to their community. Okay? We weren't connected to their community. We had to have our own homes, our own banks, our own schools, our own hospitals and things because the racism was so hectic. Now, we're going to live through this era. They're going to burn down, flood, destroy, force us into integration. And then when we started to thrive after a certain period, after slavery, after so-called being free, we just have to separate. Then Martin Luther King comes along and said we need to integrate back with the white man. He meant well, but he fucked us. All right, he fucked us. There's no misunderstanding about it. All the black-owned businesses gone after integration. Everything that the Nation of Islam created gone. They own banks across the country. They own schools and all these different types of things. Then they started assassinating our leaders. And after you flood the community with the same drugs to kill the positive movement that black people were having so they wouldn't have to compete with their children, then they allow it to grow. They take the music from us because the first black-owned community, the first black-owned record label was ran by Sam Cooke. Every time we reach in, they cut your fingers off. Now this police officer who just saying, hey, these guys are smiling in your face, but dealing drugs to your kids and things like that. Blah, 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 blah. The last card that they played in the 70s was to flood us with the dope that they now punishing us for. Every 30 years, this white society, American society, capitalist country society comes with a new scam. Every 30 years. I talked about it in Black History, the song Black History. There's a reason why you don't hear Stepdaddy, Superman, Pappy across this country on a nationwide scale. It's a positive message for black women, for black men, and for unity's sake. That's why you don't hear it. They invest the money in things that creates them money, in which the negative attribute and the destruction of the black male and the black family makes money for everybody else. That's why they don't get it. They don't have them problems. Now, if they truly was as racist as they said it was, Chinatown and all these different cities, the way they had their own banks and all that other stuff, and they don't coincide with nobody, white, black, nothing. They would have did to them what they did to us. But that's not the game that they play. They tell them to build their. We're gonna help you invest into the black community to where you can make money and take money away from them. They actually fund them enough money to build businesses in the black community, so we keep losing, keep losing, keep losing, keep losing. You watched it happen with music. I used to make $20 for every CD I sold. 50 CDs is $1,000. You couldn't stop me in that lane. They had to destroy the whole thing. They shut down the whole Carter in layman's terms. These niggas is starting to advance too fast. Gotta hold them back again. And that's why you got all this streaming shit. And then for the ones that are actually being successful at it, oh, wait a minute. We gonna get rich off of them, off of using their money. They became billionaires off of black music that you couldn't sell that shit nowhere. Now, I don't know whether y'all gonna listen to this whole video, but the same people that set you up, the same people that pull the rug out from under your ass, the same people, and they do this on a major scale. They don't do this like one person at a time. By the time you figure out the game, your life is over with, and they starting on your kids. And listen, black politicians are in on it. They are. They're just as ignorant as Martin Luther King was. The same black businesses that supported Dr. King, he destroyed with integration. See, the answer has always been unity. But it's hard when there's so many of them that don't see each other as valuable to the community. And I'm speaking of black folk. They hate blacks more than the whites. Your own brother will be out there trying to get your truck towed just because he could. Shitheads, evil people. So until we get this unity well in hand, we can't advance. This is where we at. You know what I'm saying? We watched a black female, so-called black female, but she was really just somebody to pull the rug out from under you. Kamala Harris. She acting like she with you. She ain't with you. She married a white man taking care of 2 white men kids. Only thing black on her is her shoes, and she take them off. And I don't want to hear that crap. Then the women be like, well, it's us. Baby, you can't raise children by yourself. They turn out to be fucked up. The government manipulated black women into thinking that black men wasn't useful. God wouldn't have gave you a black man if it wasn't good for you. You keep believing that shit. And I know just by me making this video, some of the people that hear this are just gonna go over their head. And they're gonna say, yeah, NATALAC is for dope slinging. Man, no, man, that ain't my game. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, any vehicle you use to better yourself, they finna collapse it. Before drugs, there used to be numbers runners. The lotto in every city, every black city used to be called Bolia. They gave them people 50 years for being a numbers runner and made it look like it was bad. Anytime you grow, anytime your black ass grow, you the enemy. As long as you ain't got nothing and you look like, yeah, I don't know how I gonna make it, sir. As long as you doing that, they don't mind you. Listen, man, I was just going to court just because I'm a truck driver too. I got my truck parked in on my own property, and somebody gave me a ticket for $250. But he had to be called in. Trust me, it was a Negro. And he was family that did it. But I'm just telling you up front, why we in the position we in. Unity is the only answer. Stop doing that dumb ass shit. It ain't gonna work. The Chinese damn near running America at this point. They got Chinatown and all these. Hey, listen, the cops is eating Chinese, bro. They following the Honorable Elijah Muhammad better than the black people that he spoke it to. So please don't get it twisted about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like, you got to be able to understand what you're dealing with. Most of the time, the people that are doing well off, they use their woman against you, or they use the man against you. But it's the same scenario. They don't want you to own nothing. I ride through the black neighborhoods and I see foreign ownership all over this joker. All over. They put the taxes the way you can't even fight your way out of it. I'm so serious. They got you. Hey, listen, when you make money, I get money. The government take money. The state get money. All the other stuff. They put stuff out of your reach all the time. They got you chasing a carrot that you ain't going to be able to catch because the wrong people are in the authority home. They won't let it be fair. They won't let it be a fair market. They always got some snake shit going. Like right now, they trying to, the crypto. You can make money with crypto. So in other words, you telling me who got money can invest in something that's not there, not tangible, can't put your hands on it, but you can put your money in that, and that's going to generate money for you. You see the scam? It's a big ass scam. All of it. You see what I'm saying? When black was doing all the work, doing all the bricklaying, cutting all the wood as carpentry and all that other shit, you was a slave. You can't get paid from that. Then when you were doing all that shit, then you couldn't get a union job because you wasn't white. You don't understand. They always, it's like it's like having 100 pounds of ice cream. Everybody likes ice cream. 100 pounds of ice cream, but they're going to put 1 pound of shit in it. And they're going to mix it all up. That's what they do. No matter how many bites you take, it's going to have some shit in it. I'm so serious. Bro. How in the heck? Listen, Prince, Michael Jackson, bro, look what they did to them. Michael Jackson had owned half of Sony. He don't own that anymore. He made good business choices under their rules, and they still fucked him. They killed him. Prince, same thing. You make great music, but I don't want to pay you for that. I'd rather have you a slave to be a fiddler on the front seat of my goddamn carriage pulling a horse so I can enjoy all your talents and make sure that you never get to where you can be anything more than my fucking fool. Nothing more than my fucking slave. They don't want you to advance. And if you crash out, you lose it, then you're going to deal with the white justice system. They steal from you on every turn. If you get right now, gentrification of black neighborhoods are happening right now. Stealing people's houses for nothing. Knowing you can't fight back. You better not sell nothing. Don't let nobody move that out. None of that shit. Stop with that bullshit. I'm serious. I ain't making this shit up. I wanted you to watch that sheriff talk shit about that rapper for this particular reason. And what he gonna tell you is I can't be concerned of how they got there. All I know is I got to fix the problem right now. When the government started the fucking problem. How you think you was 250 years of legalized slavery? It was legal then. So they don't give two fucks. When the whites gonna be slaves? Show me then. Show me if the law, when the whites gonna be slaves? When they gonna have chains on their goddamn neck? When they gonna be restricted every time, or somebody making laws to restrict them from everything that they do? Meaning like you looking at the people that ran their own businesses and stuff and has been forced down to do nothing but illegal dealings to get by. That's why they were telling the children, hide the dope. They don't know how to do nothing else. Nothing else made money, you bitch ass motherfucker, and they wasn't getting the shit from a job. A job did not garner respect. It didn't pay you enough to where your wife could be home and enjoy her home life. It didn't give black men the reason to be able to surprise, to be able to give their wife and children the type of life they deserve. That's why they made that fucked up choice. See, I understand what it is. Now you want to blame the motherfucking victim like you always do. The one that built this country. Oh yeah, he the problem still. I'm sick of that bait and switch shit you do. For real. You got black men and black women all over in the military. Okay? I got 2 screws in one knee, spinal tap, loss of hearing, walk with a limp so I could become a pimp. All that shit. I don't get one thin dime, and they don't give a fuck. And if I fight for it, it'll take me years to be able to get what you already owe me. So I'm just being honest with you about American life. So when you throw billions and trillions of dollars to other countries, I know what you're really doing. You saying, I'll give this shit to anybody else but a nigga. I know what I see it. I'm not blind. I don't have to make this shit up. Every Negro in the prison system, they getting paid for that motherfucker to be there. The federal government used to pay the state $80, $90, $100,000, whatever the fuck, per inmate to keep him in prison. The inmate wasn't getting the money. The state was. But they got it from the federal government, even though they created a problem. You know what I'm saying? And then now that it's prison for profit, they don't ever want you to get out. They giving kids right now 1 million goddamn years, 50 goddamn years, more time than the boy that ain't even lived. So it ain't even about bettering yourself. It ain't no correctional institute anymore. It's just a black hole to where they can make money off your ass. That's what it is. The prison system is a black hole that was designed for whites to be able to monopolize, or anybody that want to get down with their system, to where they could just sit there and be prisoners forever, take away their lives, and I'm gonna pay you for that. That's the world we come from. Most of those black children come up without fathers, without role models, without decent parenting, because the parents themselves didn't know shit when they was doing it, because they've been blocked out. They made the best choice, and then the only peace of mind that a nigga gonna have is getting some pussy or getting a nut, and now that's a crime. Oh, that motherfucker got 100 bottles of motherfucking baby oil. Wasn't rape, motherfucker. But I'm just telling you, but they locked his ass up for it. So I'm just telling you, there is no peace in America. And somebody gonna be quick to say, well, if you don't like it, you can leave. Motherfucker, I put it like this. If you received the same shit I received, if you got the same goddamn family history that my family history had to experience, you wouldn't even be saying that shit. You are overprivileged, lying to yourself, motherfucker. That's who you are. Every time you learn something, it comes from Africa. You learn this shit from us. But the penalize, I mean, think about it. Malcolm X was assassinated. Now the government saying to their children, well, we did kill your dad and shit. And it looked like you were gonna be bettering yourself if he had lived long enough, because he was on the right path. And we shift all that shit to the left. So we turn every black person into a monster for his own community. Yeah, well, we'll pay you, but we won't pay nobody else. You been to spend all that money before your ass go in the ground. You ain't bettering yourself none. See, you've got to be a productive member of society for your community. And how do we get there? How do we survive off of that? Everything we do, you restrict it, you poison it, you fuck it up. Even music. Black people are very musically inclined. There's some great talent in the African American genes. Some great looking dudes, great looking women, beautiful looking women, fine looking beauty. You know what I'm saying? Want to just destroy all that, turn them into the damn mutants, damn people that look like they belong in Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Knowing the history and facing this shit, to hear that, and you know what? I hear what he's saying too. He's saying, well, you know, he's a rapper, he dealt drugs, he did that. Every time I talk to one of these rappers, they tell me how they used to sell drugs, or they did this, or they did that, or whatever like that. Okay, the government actually allowed you to poison your community. That's all you really saying. Because there were no high paying jobs in your neighborhood, or your neighborhood wouldn't look that bad. Where the high paying jobs at to where my wife ain't got to go out to work? To where my children can sit there and learn from their mother the way they was designed to learn. The way I can love her or love 2, 3 different women and provide for all of them. Where's that life? Every year gets worse. My father's friends, if they made a baby somewhere or they thought that baby was theirs, they didn't run from the motherfucking responsibility, but they didn't have a evil, sadistic broad trying to take everything from them because she want to be independent with your money. See, our mindset as a people has got to change for us to advance. It's got to happen. Our mindset of the choices we make. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if we're going to get there. Because I'll be honest with you. I worry every time I pull out my penis now. I used to enjoy having sex with black women. Now I don't know whether tomorrow that somebody be saying they been raped. I woke up with the wrong thought. I'm like, shit, man, y'all making it that even the black woman can't even be enjoyed anymore. I mean, really. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their hang up about hoes and this and that. I don't give a damn if you done had sex with 100 different men, just long as I'm number 101. You know what I'm saying? What they skeet off, it don't make me skeet. I'm just keeping it a buck. Oh no. And another problem. These scam likely motherfuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know you. Ah! Stop calling me. I can't even enjoy my goddamn phone. My goddamn cat done stole my motherfucking donut. All kinds of shit going backwards. I'm about to pick Shirley up and sling her ass across the room. You done already ate my donut that I was supposed to have with my coffee. But you just can't change the nature of shit, can you? And I know everybody got slow, or should I say low attention spans. I don't even know if anybody watching this shit. But I got to keep it a buck. The black community is fucked up and it's still being controlled by taxes and public this, public that. You know what I'm saying? To where who y'all look up to, I got to deal with the motherfucking city of Jacksonville for parking my own truck on my own property. Now, how much freedom is that? Really? I can't even park my own truck on my own property without getting a $250 ticket. It's some fucked up shit in this country. Fucked up. And I don't think it can be fixed. And the rate we going, I don't even know what the answers are anymore. I just try to say, practice unity, love each other, be respectful of each other. And whatever spirit that jumps in you that said, man, I want to destroy somebody black, ignore that shit. I want you to say free Diddy because you not a jealous son of a bitch. Because you didn't see Diddy do nothing. You wasn't even at the party. And you want to throw him up under the bus. You didn't see R. Kelly do nothing wrong. But you throwing him up under the bus. But what I'm telling you is government laws that restricted Negroes to destroy their fucking future and their future of their children's and their children's children's children and children's children after them is very documented. That shit is documented enough the way I believe it. And if I didn't believe that, I definitely knew that my grandma got thrown in the fireplace when she was 6 months old, and it wasn't because that she was an evil baby at 6 months. No, these people is something else. How in the hell can you turn the black person into the fucking the enemy when he ain't never owned shit? But he the problem. But they only do that so whites will be leaving that shit. Because they got to manipulate their own people too. Because I do believe if the heart is in the right spot, if someone is being mistreated, you wouldn't want them to be mistreated if you are a human being. And care about yourself, your brother man, and all that other shit. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't become an evil monster just because you could, unless you're just an evil monster. But that's all, man. I don't talk too long. This shit is not gonna be entertaining, and they gonna cut this shit off in the first minute and a half. No shit, probably in the first 10 seconds. Man, you ain't talking about nothing. So it ain't like you gonna get this information. Hey, but love, peace, and hair grease, and grease and peace. And if you can, love your sister. And if you're a female, love your brother. He needs your love more than anything. And stop getting mad when they fuck around. Shit, that motherfucker wanted to be happy, and she wanted to be happy. Let them fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Just live life and try to enjoy what part of your life you got left. That's all I'm saying. Fuck the bullshit, man. Live, enjoy life as long as you can, and try not to let all these problems in the world destroy the way you think about yourselves and other people. Just protect yourself. I'm doing all I can do. I try to only have sex with black women and this and that, but shit, these bitches done turn into cash register. Stick your dick in. Ching ching. I need to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Well, so I don't even understand. And then they be like, why you won't get somebody your own age? Because this bitch is goddamn trying to rip me off and don't want me happy. When she wake up, she don't think about, you know what, I just want to make my man happy. If give me the bitch give me the broad that thinks like that. If she said, you know what, I know what makes my man happy. So I'm going over here and I'm finna do that shit right now. Give me that broad. You give me that broad. That's who I want. Matter of fact, give me 2. Give me 3. That's worth working for and giving up all my earthly gains. I don't want no broad. Every time I see her, me. Damn, baby, I'm taking care of you. That ain't shit. I want more. I need $100,000. I want more than that. Oh, I don't want the old Benz. That Benz 3 years old. I don't want that. I want brand new Mercedes. I want a brand new house. Bitch, they're making houses like shit. They ain't even made out of the same material. Fuck that. I want a new house. I want this. I want that. I'm just saying. I done said enough, man. I got a bunch of other shit to do. I got my homeboy's son done left his car in the wrong spot. Don't know where the shit getting towed off, so I gotta go try to get that fixed. And he done left town. I spent my life trying to help people. And then, if I did have I don't know. I spend my life trying to help people, but people don't say, you know what, I ain't got no money to pay you. Let me suck your dick. That's the type of shit I want to hear. I want to hear shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? What do you think I really want? A thank you? No. I want a head job, bitch. That's the type of shit make me happy. When you hear all that, thank you, Lord gonna bless you. No. Give me the money back. I'm out, man. Too much truth it's gonna cause problems. I'm probably gonna get blocked again. All right, brother. Love, peace, and hair grease, and crease and peace. Church.